Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Chiefs going up against the Texans. With that, let's send it out to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis with this Week 2 matchup.
All right, thanks, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and NRG Stadium in Houston. Coming up, it's a rematch from last year's AFC wildcard round between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. The winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And that win is one to build on. And when you have a chance to make it a second win at home, it's something to explode with. Let's see how they come out of the gate.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former #1 overall pick, also the former Utah Ute. It's Alex Smith.
And when people believe in you, it is amazing what you can accomplish. Many thought Alex Smith's career was pretty much over in San Francisco, but a new regime came in, and he resurrected his career in a big way. Took San Francisco to the NFC Championship game before moving on to Kansas City and playing really well for the Chiefs, too.
On the ground, it's the first carry here for Jamal Charles. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
It should go without saying that anytime you run the football well and gain a nice chunk of yardage, that means the offensive line did their job and did it really well. But let's give them a little more credit than that, because all week long, offensive line meetings, they're going over adjustments, counters, when line shifts, all those things that go along with it. And yet, you still have to be physical, and that's what they did on the first play.
Still first down.
1st and 15 here behind the chains. A shotgun snap for Smith. He's got a man wide open. It's Macklin. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Counter, it's Charles. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
When people see Vince Wilfork, they don't think about his versatility, do they? But we've seen that throughout his career, where he's actually played some defensive end as well as his expected defensive tackle and nose tackle positions. Strength, great quickness inside that allows him to make plays in the offensive backfield.
Absolutely a run stopper. Shift together here from the D-line. Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
Still second down.
Here's Smith now on second down. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 8 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
That was not a completion that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on third down and 9. Throwing on third down, Smith. And he's got his man. That's Macklin. And that goes for a gain of 31. These coaches told us they wanted to take the top off this defense. They wanted to be able to stretch them downfield. They showed it pretty well there.
And they knew that if they were able to do that, it would open up everything else. But how did they truly get it done? Practice in the previous week, making sure they had a plan, fine-tuned before they put it into effect in the game.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Here's the option going right. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well-conceived, well-designed, and even better executed.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. To throw on second down is Smith. Looking for someone to throw to. And now the ball's loose. Smith loses it. And the Texans scoop it. The big fella. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. So the turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's work done. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
They'll bring a tight end in motion. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Lamar Miller, his first touchdown as a Houston Texan. And the Texans have taken the early lead. Think the Houston Texans are happy to have Lamar Miller in their uniform?
Without a doubt. Just remember, in order to run an offense, and when it runs at its best, you have a good runner that can control things. Control time on the clock, eat up yardage on the ground, make throws better for your quarterback. And Lamar Miller is what we call a green zone runner. Remember the red zone's from the 20-yard line going in? The green zone's from the 10 going in. Great patience and great power as he finds the end zone.
Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this will be a touchback. And as we saw in Week 1, the new rule, this one coming out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
Holding offense. Still first down.
Out of the gun, Smith. A dump off for Charles. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup there, and that'll make it a second down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
And a look at this offensive unit now, and you see who we have highlighted, partner.
Jamal Charles, one of the most exciting, productive running backs in the NFL.
And if they want to keep this drive alive, they'll need 8 yards here on third down. From the gun, here's Smith. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Dustin Colquitt on to punt for KC. He's got a dad, a brother, and an uncle that have all punted in the NFL. Fielded just inside the 20. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Texans take possession.
And Brandon, this quarterback struggled a little bit last week, but his team still found a way to win. They're expecting a much better performance from him this week.
Now Osweiler on first down. This one complete. It's C.J. Fedorowicz. And he's brought down. 10 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a Houston first down. So an excellent throw and an excellent catch there.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to find the open areas in between defenders. That's exactly what happened on that play.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he's got room. And he's brought down after a good gain. A very solid gain of 27. And that's a guy, Lamar Miller, from Miami. Went to the University of Miami, was playing for the Dolphins, but now moved to the Lone Star State.
Yeah, how about that? And sometimes that change of scenery, it may look like it's going to affect him adversely. He's away from his home for the first time ever. But sometimes you get out on your own somewhere else, that can increase your performance. You only focus on your football.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, it doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
Offense readies for a 2nd and 1. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. Play action. It's Osweiler. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller. And that'll make it 3rd and 1. The wide receivers, often a very, very talented group, and that's the case here.
And they don't mind showcasing it either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big plays out in the open field. They will attempt to do so in this game.
Offense just a yard away from the line they need to gain. 3rd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know, the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Miller, the lone setback. On 1st down, Osweiler. Miller on the catch over the middle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well, and most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
Throwing, Osweiler. That's caught at the 3. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And a glance now at the Chiefs' defense.
Marcus Peters is a former first-round pick who has great anticipation and tremendous ball skills.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Texans will extend their lead. Not a bad start for him. 2 drives for the offense, 2 rushing TDs.
Almost like he's in the percussion section in the band, isn't it? Got a little oomph, right? Got a little crash, got a little bang. He's got it all as he gets to the end zone. 2nd rushing touchdown, as you noted, on 2 drives. He's off to a terrific start.
Okay, you ready? Wait for it. But, and it's good to make it 14-0. Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Charles, the lone setback. And he'll get it up the middle. Room here to run. And Jamal Charles, nobody in front. 20, 10, 5, and all the way down to the 7-yard line. It's a big run there by Charles. 66 yards. And I think a run like that answers the question, how is his ACL, right?
I think it's doing quite fine. That's a lot of rehab by Jamal Charles. The 2nd time it's happened to him, once in college, once in the NFL, and he still looks like the same old great Jamal Charles in the open field.
Not his career long, though. That was 91 yards back in 2012. So they're operating in the red zone. And the defense definitely showing blitz here. A shotgun snap for Smith. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Their dangerous wide receiver. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And we focus on Lamar Miller as he heads back out there and gets set to go again on offense. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how has he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they are really in sync right now.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
On 1st and 10, it's Osweiler. Right side, caught Fedorowicz. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down.
Here we go now. 3-19. Gun.
Now a handoff to Miller. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. So the pickup there for Lamar Miller, and he actually shredded his current team last year when he played against them. 175 yards, another 61 in the air, and 2 touchdowns.
I guess that's a classic example of if you can't stop him, go get him, put him on your team. Lamar Miller, a big-time pickup for the Texans.
1 quarter down. 14-7 is the score. We're back to Houston in just a moment. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a 1st down. Throwing now, Osweiler on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. 2nd down following the incompletion. They come out here in the eye.
Green, gun. Watch it, back in that belly. Here we go.
Here's a give to Miller. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on 3rd down.
Pass situation.
To throw is Osweiler. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Detroit.
They isolate Hopkins on the left side. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Now let's go. Green, 39. Watch it now, Barney.
On 2nd down, Osweiler. Completion left side to Miller. Look at the spin.
Balance.
And he's brought down after a good gain.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate.
Back to over. Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
From the red zone now, here's Osweiler on first down. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he's brought down. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on it and then let him run.
He's got some space.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
Miller, the lone setback. Throwing again, Osweiler. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
This is Miller. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Partner, it's been my experience that after 2 stops like that near the goal line, defenses only become bolder. They don't back off at all. I think they continue to bring pressure and force them to make a really big play against them.
And the incompletion, then the run for no gain. Let's see now. On 3rd and goal, Osweiler. That's caught at the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So on 4th down, the Texans will call on their field goal unit, and on comes Nick Novak. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And Novak's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. And Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
Now it's Nick Novak back out following his field goal to send it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Following the penalty, here's Charles. He won't go down. And he's brought down. A nice little juke move that preceded it, but not much thereafter. Andre Howell, the one to bring him down. Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap for Smith. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. And he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
A first down carry here for Charles. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Five yards left for the offense. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Smith. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney, in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Second down, sacked by the defense. What type of pressure will they bring here on 3rd? We'll see. From the gun, here's Smith. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 15. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that.
Toe bashed it.
Super toe.
Miller, and he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches.
Let's give plenty of credit to the defense there. They stuffed them on 2nd and short. But if you're the offense, why would you change what you're doing? You've got a whole nother down to pick it up, and maybe even a 4th if you so choose.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Hurry up, hurry now! Lucky 56! Lucky 56!
Play clock winding down. On 3rd down, Miller. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Brief break in the action here. We're back to Houston after this timeout. A reminder that coming up at halftime, we'll join Larry Ridley in Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. So we look forward to that.
And I'm looking forward to some air conditioning.
I bet you are.
Here we go. Leopard.
Now Osweiler on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Second down now after the incompletion. Miller, the lone setback. Again on 2nd and 10 now. It's Osweiler. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. C.J. Fedorowicz, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
The catch made by Miller. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. And a really good gain there on the post route. Partner, how do you know to go to that pass?
When you're running the ball effectively and the safety likes to dive up there to try and help tackle, that's when you want to hit him over the top with the post in the area he vacates.
Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Houston first. Charles, on the slant, you always need good ball placement. They got it there.
Brandon, the quarterback, put it in the exact perfect spot, right to the upfield shoulder of the receiver, and he used his body to keep the defender away.
10th carry now for Lamar Miller. And he'll push his way up to about the 14. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Over. Now let's go.
From the gun, it's Osweiler. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive.
All right, now, listen now, Barney. All right, now, look at 56. All right, now, look at
They come out here in the eye. Osweiler now to throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
And Novak's kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So 2 first-half field goals now for a guy who, and you hate to give him the tag a journeyman, but it's fair to say, Charles, he's been around in his career.
Yeah, it's more half-leg will travel for him. He is a guy that's bounced around a bit, but he can still stroke him when called upon, just as he did right there.
Now it's Nick Novak back out following his field goal to send it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. And now here comes Kansas City. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
2nd and 10, Smith again. Over the middle here to Wilson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down. So still in search of the 1st down after that last completion. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest right down at the 1-yard line. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando, where we'll check in with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. The Texans have done a good job today stepping up, and they lead after 2. The Chiefs came into today's game coming off an impressive win, but they'll need to turn it around to find their way back in the win column. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Chiefs have it at the 19. Ball's going to be up for grabs here. He takes off and ends up picking up 24 yards on the play. Offense out now after the fumble. Miller's going to look for a gap, and he'll go in for the score. Texans up by a touchdown. Texans with the football late in the first. Miller's going to head outside to the right, and he'll end up sprinting into the end zone. That puts them on top by 14. Chiefs have it near the end of 1. Charles is going to get clear of the defense here. He'll pick up more than 60 yards on the play. Chiefs now later on the drive. Hill's got the catch along the sidelines. And this play will go for 6, trailing now by just a touchdown. So that's it for us. We'll go back now to Houston for the start of the second half.
All right, Larry, these two teams back out there as we get set and ready for this second half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue, landed.
Throwing now, Osweiler on 1st down. Underneath for Miller. Shreds the tackle. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it's a 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Now Osweiler on 2nd down. And he whips that one incomplete there. Let's see if the defense tries any pressure here on 3rd and 8. They isolate Hopkins on the left side.
Here we go. Green, Detroit! Detroit!
On 3rd down, Osweiler. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Here's Shane Leckler now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Returnable for Thomas. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Penalty marker is down here.
Illegal block in the back. Return team. Automatic first down.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll run the option left. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. J.J. Watt there on the tackle for a loss. Of course, last year's Defensive Player of the Year.
And we love saying his name, don't we? J.J. Watt. How about all that production, too? 29 tackles for loss in 2015.
And second place only at 23. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. It's Hill, complete. And down he'll go at the 25. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 3rd down. So here we go, a 3rd down after the 2nd down pass completion. Charles the lone setback. To throw is Smith. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
I know where we're headed on this. Terrific catch, gets his feet down, sets up a 4th down and short situation. But I bet we're wondering, why didn't he get to the 1st down marker running his route? Am I correct?
You got to know where the marker is, right?
Got to figure it out. I know every receiver is taught that. Sometimes circumstances change it. At least they have an opportunity to make a decision with not much yardage to go.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken around the 12. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Detroit. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They begin with a run by Miller. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
For that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Second and 5.
Leopard. Leopard.
They come out here in the eye.
Over.
Again, it's Miller. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on 3rd down.
Hurry up, here we go. 3.
From the shotgun, Osweiler. The catch made by Miller. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And they pick up the 1st down there with a gain of 4.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a changeup in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the changeup, and on that play, it worked for big yardage.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Now a play fake here on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll start the drive with Jamal Charles. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
To throw on second down is Smith. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now Jamal Charles on third down. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. He'll look to set up his blockers. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And possession will switch hands, first and 10.
Leopard, green, 39.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
Now let's go. Watch it now. Gun.
On second down, Osweiler. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Third down now following the completed pass. They'll run with Miller. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now it's Miller, and he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
No. Check. Patriot. Blue 90. Blue 90. No.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Miller will get it. He has been busy today. And he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Oh, he gets lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen, the defensive line guys trying to find him, trying to peek around people to see him, and he gets lost. But this guy gets lost in a good way for his offense, picking up big yardage.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Throwing now, Osweiler on first down. And he slings one that's incomplete. Miller, the lone setback. Again on 2nd and 10 now. It's Osweiler. And he's got it over the middle. Fedorowicz. And he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. Now Osweiler on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's the type of pass play that you need to wait for routes to develop. You need a little time in the pocket, but that's hard to do when you got people in your face.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. 2nd and 10. It's Osweiler again. That is caught at the 7. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Their big tight end. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
Remember the one-dimensional tight ends who just put their hand in the ground and block people? Well, if you're that guy now, you're probably a fullback in an I formation offense. These tight ends nowadays can do everything. Block, run, and catch. Beautiful connection for a touchdown.
So they're going to go for 2. Miller's going to throw. It's complete, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The Houston defense we watch as they get set to go. They were able to force that 3-and-out. That led to a touchdown. Defenses obviously love 3-and-outs. They want more of that.
They created a very short and not too sweet stint for the offense by getting them off the field that fast. But it set up their own offense. Gave them a little spark. And they took it downfield and scored. Now the question, can they do it again? Let's see. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Macklin. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 7. Smith. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that. I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it. And he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete. So now it's 3rd and 7. And defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs. Here's Smith, and he's got his man. That's Macklin. And it's a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss. Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession. On 1st down, Smith. Screen pass to Charles. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain. To the air again, Smith. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. On 1st and 10, Smith. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. 5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. Back to the air, Smith on 2nd down. And Hill with it over the middle. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Smith throwing again. It's Hill, complete. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball? That's accurate, yeah. And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did. They'll run it now out of the gun.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here we go with 2nd and 7. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Now the point after try for Santos. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Throwing now, Osweiler on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So incomplete on first. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. They come out here in the eye. Lamar Miller. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Everyone's looking for the big runs, the explosive runs, the 20 to 30-yard plays. But anytime you're picking up good yardage and setting yourself up on down and distance, offenses love that too.
And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. Miller, the lone setback.
Now, check. Patriot.
Osweiler. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Here's Shane Leckler now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. The play clock's running down. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Here's Shane Leckler now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's Thomas. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now here comes Kansas City. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From the gun, here's Smith. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long.
Hey, blue 45! Blue 45!
A shotgun snap for Smith. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. One receiver left, 3 to the right. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. Going for the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. And now out comes Houston. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area. Into the 4th quarter now, the offense has got to feel like they've imposed their will and kind of taken the life out of the defense, and you can see it from the perspective of the guy carrying the football. Those holes have to look huge, similar to a great hitter. Seeing a ball come into the plate and he's in the zone, the ball looks like a beach ball to him. He's just smacking it over the wall. Now what you're seeing is a runner whose eyes are wide open, and he's envisioning a goal line.
They come up in an offset eye.
Let's go! Green 39!
Now a 20th carry of the game for Lamar Miller. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a guy carrying the ball, your eyes are going to direct your feet, and you're hoping they carry you to the open spaces. But it's awfully difficult at times because you have so many things you have to look out for. Where's the line blocking? Where's the traffic coming from? Tough to find open spots.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
No, check, Patriot.
A handoff, running left is Miller. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They come out here in the eye. First down and goal. The offense knocking on the door. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. And the pitch goes to Miller. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Lamar Miller, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Texans will extend their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, and it's got him in the lead. He's got it, and the lead stretches to 35-14. Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Second down now after the pass completion. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On 2nd down, here's Smith. He's got time in the pocket, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd. Out of the gun, Smith. They're able to locate Wilson. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Smith on 1st down. Surveying the field. A dump off for Charles. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. To the air again, Smith. Over the middle here to Wilson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, Smith. It's Hill, complete. And he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And it'll give the Chiefs a first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. One receiver left, 3 to the right. Smith throwing again. To the right side, it's Kelsey. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Now Smith. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. DeAnthony Thomas, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Santos now to add the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. This is taken at his 4. Oh, spinning away. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. We put our attention now on the Chiefs' defense. And with this deficit, let's be honest, it's time for them to get a stop.
And partners, you understand very well from our time together and visiting with coaches, defensive coordinators tend to be a little more emotional, a little more high-strung than others. I have a feeling that speech came out about taking a stand and bowing up in this possession.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Osweiler to a knee, and that should wrap this one up. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. And all right, they keep the positive momentum going now, wins in consecutive weeks.
They talked to us this week about having the mojo. Continuing to win, putting wins together, stacking them. They were able to get that done today.
So for Houston, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.